Since I bear the doll logo, I should change my name again. To Doll Man.
That your gun just doesn't hold enough bullets, then SNS has the solution. More bullets. All SNS guns have extended magazines.
Which of these is the best barrel type for a pistol? I'm pretty sure one of these is a Type 4 and the other is a Type 5, but which is which? Off the top of my head, going strictly by how they look, I'd hazard a guess that this is the Type 4 and this is the Type 5. Oh, and the basic layout of machine pistols in this game, I think, is based on a pre-World War I experimental German design, but I can't remember what it's called.
Just can't carry enough bullets for your favorite gun? Sounds like you need a storage deck upgrade. Supplies limited.
That is something I still need to upgrade. A 640 Purple Ranger. But it's only a 3-line. Time to farm. And or grind. By the way, I'm relatively new to that nomenclature. The only RPG, and this is an RPS, role-playing shooter, previous to Borderlands, the only RPG game I ever really liked was Faxanadu on the NES back in the 80s. Never got into Final Fantasy, never got into the East series.
Whether you are killing bad guys or exploring the unknown, you need a trusty gun by your side.
Exile has RPG elements, doesn't it? I had Exile on the Turbo Duo back in the early 90s. But I don't remember much about it.
Give us your poor, and we'll give them a job that might pay. Give us your weary, and we'll make them sing up the song.
Your grenades should do more than just explode. Customize your grenades with a new mod today. Hi, let's get you rolling, man.
Time for a nice relaxing. Welcome to my shop.
If you're on a budget, TDR is always the way to go.
Interested in level 28 or 31.
Enter, friends. How can I help?
Possibly 33 or 34 if it's a piece of equipment that meets my parameters.
Is there something you need?
Who needs a real doctor when you got my machines in there scaring needles?
Need something? You got what you need, now scram.
I need 4 protein grenades. But that's of lesser priority at this juncture. Check those. Lockers over there. Wanted to jump out the other way.
Atlas believes in customer service above all else, though all sales are vital.
I'm lucking out on protein grenades. Only need 1 more. On 28 or 31. This would be 34. Type 1 site. That might have otherwise been interesting. A pounder to save for later use. Not a big fan of longbow grenades because I always have to remind myself you know how in FPS games you get accustomed to the way grenades work. You have to aim up a bit to get the arc just right. Well, with longbow grenades, I forget to deprogram that in my mind brain. It's too hard to remind myself to anti-do that. Invisible barrier. I don't dig that. Yeah, I got all that. And I maxed out my nades.
Going up against a better opponent, you need a better gun.
Nothing interesting. Of any level. I just felt the need to open that. hadn't fired any shots for some time. I just felt like firing some shots. Because I can. Give me your DPS report.
Act like you don't know me. There are spies everywhere.
I don't think that... Nah, that text is not legible.
Do you need something?
I mean, not that I'm that much of a detailed maniac. Actually, yes, I am. Just a curiosity. I would have liked to have known what that said. And doesn't affect gameplay, obviously. One of my coworkers at work nicknamed me Sheldon. Of course, in reference to Jim Parsons' character from The Big Bang Theory. He is, of course, a pop culture stereotype INTJ.
Jacob Scans do one thing really well. Power. And honestly,
Type 5 barrel, Type 1 scope. Mismatch. Uh, 43.8 with a Type 4 barrel. 87 times 9. I think my other Torch shotgun is overall better than this. Though, I don't remember what the damage is, but I'm guessing it's less than this, but higher accuracy because it has a Type 3 barrel. The Type 4 compared to the Type 3, I know I'm reiterating, but it's worth reiterating because for all I know, you're just tuning in. For shotguns, Type 3 barrel compared to Type 4. More accurate, but less powerful. If you go over there and do some stuff and gain access to the town, it's a farming / grinding paradise. Or rather, it can be. Oftentimes you'll find boring stuff, but just like anywhere else, sometimes you'll find something spectacular. Okay. I think I'll save this for later. I'll go ahead and do at least a couple of these. With no real priority to work off of, I guess I'll just do them in the order they're listed. Oh, unlike Sheldon Cooper, I don't rule out the existence of the ethereal. I'm more open-minded to that sort of thing. Why couldn't you be level 25? There's so much to do in the Rust Commons, East and West. Too bad it has a scope. That's a pretty good revolver. I'm not going to buy it. If I didn't already have an awesome Malawan legendary. Or if I really needed an incendiary. If I was going to jaunt over to Zombie Island, that would be ideal. Combine that with a gunslinger comp, or a survivor or scavenger comm. Scavenger more ideal if you're on Playthru-2 or 2.5. Combined with an equalizer to maintain your ammo, and you can really do some damage. This is the place for scoring class mods.
So many to choose from.
Hey. That is well parted. Type 3 barrel, type 4 scope, I think that is. That's actually a decent Ranger comm. Decent, but not perfect. And I've still been wanting to get some use out of this. I forgot to check how much time was left on the shops. I'll go check the other vending machine, and then I'll get some use out of my Carnage and my Volcano. I would say the Skullmaster is my favorite legendary sniper rifle. The downside, though, is it's so doggone rare. Now that's tempting. It has the rectangular scope. Still, though, I prefer my revolver scopeless. Type 3 barrel and a blade. And it has... Don't know what kind of body type that is. Anything over 1.0 on a revolver.
Want to shoot a lot of bullets really
Huh.
fast? Vladov has your needs covered.
Who would have thunk that? But it's not as well parted. Holds twice as many rounds, but has a Type 1 barrel and Type 1 scope. What are the chances, though, that I would find a volcano? And then there would be one in a vending machine right after. Well, this is a big disappointment. My finding the volcano makes up for it. But still, you see why I rarely use carnage guns. I think it's typically recommended to aim at the enemy's feet, isn't it? I still think that's lame. So, Atlas will be making a comeback in Borderlands 3 under new management, presumably under the management of Reese. I haven't played Tales from the Borderlands, but I've watched videos of it. It's not my style of game, so I probably would never play it anyway. So, spoiling myself on the story is not a big deal. Gortys should totally go out on a date with the Iron Giant.
High fire rate and recoil reduction into one lethal weapon.
That's just... What are the chances that I would find a volcano in a chest and then find another one in a vending machine? The probability is just astronomically improbable. Or maybe not astronomically, but you know what I mean. Now this one has a better stock, but I don't prioritize that. I'll test the carnage against spider ants.
Time to play!
My two favorite Malawan legendaries. bummer. Don't understand why there aren't 3-shot cylinders for shotguns.
Hyperion asks, what good is a gun that doesn't
I was
shoot
hoping
for
there
your
would be a
bullet?
Torg
Get a gun
anarchy.
that's as accurate as you are.
.6. 7-shot. But it's a white label with a Type 1 barrel. I am on the lookout for a level 24 Hyperion shotgun to use in conjunction with a Ranger comp. If I can find one with just the right attributes.
The best defense is not a good offense, it's a good defense. So get yourself a shield.
Time to play around with this carnage. I'm pretty sure they're more effective against spider ants than they are against bandits. See, that's satisfying. Satisfying. I like to jump in the air so it looks like the rocket is raining down on the enemy. It just looks cool. It flew right under its legs. Yeah, this thing's getting sold. It's satisfying when you score a hit, but too random to be reliable. Fun to blow spider ants into chunks. Blast you into chunks. Chunk blast. Blastmaster Brick would do better with this. Still, I think it would be better as a grenade launcher, like the Doll Bulldog, which is a pearlescent. I always thought that's what Carnage guns should be, and the Bulldog should instead be like just a high-capacity grenade launcher with other attributes that make it unique and worthy of being a pearl. But you know how I am when it comes to grenade launchers and FPS games. Grenade launchers and shotguns are my bread and butter. And this is a shotgun rocket launcher. So you would think this would be right up my alley. But it just doesn't have the accuracy. And this one has better accuracy than they usually have. So, yeah, I wasted money on it, but so what? I can earn that back quickly enough. In fact, I already did. I already covered that. And then some. So, I'm going to switch back to this and sell this. And get some use out of this. And also this. Imagine how awesome and also how rare it would be to acquire both
And you too can see what it feels like to hold
a defiler and a volcano
in your hand.
that were parted with the same numbered parts. type 4, 5, etc. Barrel, sight, body type. Same number of shots in the cylinder. The 3-shot cylinder on a sniper rifle looks awesome when you reload it. Because it doesn't look like it takes conventional cartridges. It looks like it takes... I don't know, it has this look about it. It's a mix of... in true Borderlands style, a mix of old school and new school. Like, well, you know, sci-fi western. It just fits. Like if you could imagine a revolving anti-tank rifle, it might look something like that.
Like a challenging kill.
For so long, I've preferred revolvers over machine pistols and machine pistols over repeaters, but I'm starting to like revolvers and machine pistols just the same.
Look what the skag drug hit! What the hell are you supposed to be?
A Truxican sharpshooter. I was getting hit by an axe and I interpreted it. Oh. See, because it hit me off to the side, made me move off to the side, it made me think that there was somebody there attacking me. So that's why I did that mistaken maneuver.
Feel it!
With the blade. How'd you get a... Why'd you... Ah, never mind. Maybe he spawned there. Boring. See if I can remember how to get up around there from here.
That hurt?
25 or better, level 25 or better. That'll be a level 24. That's a thumper. The SMG equivalent to a pounder. And I found it in conjunction with a mercenary class mod. Still, too bad it was a thumper. That would have been a great combo for Lil. Who actually likes thumpers, though? If you're going to use something like that, the pounder is just way better. I like a para sniper rifle. Okay, let's see if I can remember which way to go.
If he took more than one shot, you weren't using a Jacobs.
Oh, you know what? Since I'm here, I should check the Underdome shops. When I say when I'm here, what I really mean to say is because there's 2 minutes left till the next shop renewal.
If he took more than one shot, you weren't using a Jacobs. Going after the vault? Better arm yourself with the best. Who needs a real doctor when you got my machines and their scary needles?
Whole lot of meh. If I wasn't using a comm with some kind of ammo regen, I would have upgraded to at least the next tier of storage deck upgrades for my ammo. I think I'm still on, what is it, green? Actually, I'd most likely skip over blue and go right to purple.
Time for a nice relaxing drive.
Let's trick out your ride.
feet out of the dust.
Both of these colors have a doll look to them. Oh, see? I have to check the shops.
Valley guns shoot more lightning than the next leading competitor. Jacob's guns do one thing really well. Power. And on the line, what else do you need? You won't regret it. A sniper without a sniper comm is just a guy with a gun.
This might be boring for you, the viewer, to watch, but it's fun for me. Because I like things to be just so. If I find just that piece of equipment that's made out of just the right components, it's thrilling for me. See this?
Doesn't make their guns out of freaking wood.
That is a well-parted SMG. I think that's a Type 5 barrel. Type 1 barrel, Type 2 barrel. I've always found the Type 1 to be favorable over the Type 2 on a sniper rifle. Did I ever talk about driving in first person and how much I prefer that? Half-Life 2 style vehicle controls over Halo style. Rage uses the Halo style vehicle controls also. The Oblivion Lost mod for Stalker gets it. I mean, yes, incomplete. The coding is incomplete, but the concept is there. You can drive in first person, third person, or third person developers. Maximum options. I like that. I think my Hyperion is... yeah. Burst fire. 16 round mag. Pointless. 74.7 accuracy with a scope, also pointless. Yeah, I like what I've got way better.
Who knows what you're gonna find in the vault? Make sure you're packed.
Interesting that corrosive contact will be in there twice in a row. Okay, let's get stuff done. I need to pull myself away from the temptation to shop for guns. I can't help myself. I even enjoy farming, grinding, and shopping for weapons and equipment for other people. It's fun for me because I get to play the role of dystopian wasteland outfitter.
Let's get our feet out of the dust. Time for a nice, relaxing drive.
I like to analyze other people's gameplay styles and then farm for gifts that they can be excited about. That's the ENFP in me. According to paradoxotype theory, INTJs are ENFPs at heart. I'll leave that scything be to it now. I forget, can I talk to this guy now?
Hi there.
Yes. And of course it resets my mission. I forget, were these in a different order just a moment ago? Because remember, I decided to do them in the order they're listed because there was no other discernible priority. How much scope, how much zoom does that scope have compared to this one? This has more, which is exactly what I prefer.
Searching database. Your DNA has been granted Class A clearance. Lowering bridge. I command the bridge to descend.
Oh, that was a bad idea. I bet if I'd hit the thruster just a moment sooner. Since I'm here,
My instrument readings suggest we may find another vault key fragment at the trash coast. Unfortunately, in your way are the inhabitants of Jamestown, who smell of alcohol and ignorance. They like science as much as I like the idea of music. Music is wasteful and stupid.
most scientists love music. Particularly those that accelerate the creative parts of the brain.
Don't be shy now. Come on, catch a ride. The Crimson Lance got nothing on my weapons.
She's an INTJ, by the way. I've probably mentioned that before. She fits the same archetypal profile as Sheldon Cooper. And me. Except she's a caricature. Obviously. An exaggeration. You'd be hard-pressed to find an INTJ who doesn't like music. beat down. Isn't it funny that they made Brick a brony in Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep? Brony-esque, I should say.
Can I help you?
Also, it's surprising how many Stalker fans are also bronies. I'm not a brony, but I've got no fight with them. I have friends and coworkers who are bronies. I have family members who are Pegasisters. Now, it's not my thing. It's never going to be my thing. If the show took place in a dystopian wasteland environment and the main characters were mutated pigs instead of ponies, I would not miss an episode.
Oh, look. It's another stinking flesh bag. Unless you have something Taylor Cobb needs to hear, you can bugger off like all you other walking shit containers.
Bugger off. Are you from the UK? The UK part of Pandora? I think I checked that already. Good arm. Should not have taken that many shots.
These dirty criminals control access to the trash coast. Dispose of what you will so you can investigate further.
Turrets? I seem to recall there being turrets. Yeah, it sounds like...
Boys, take 'em out!
Not turrets. I didn't even realize that was Janus Cobb. The meat grinder. War is in your blood. Rambo reference. Well, I don't like it, but let's get some use out of it. Super inaccurate, as a parody to the way Sly fires an M60 from the hip one-handed, with the belt wrapped around his other arm. That's not how you use a machine gun. A long SNS-like reload. Super terrible accuracy. What variant of the M60 was that? Was that the E3 or the E4? Oh, I forget where to get that. Crank. That wheel crank.
Let's teach him a lesson! Nobody kills my buddy! Oh! Time to pound the meat puppet! Feel it!
Now, there's a shop around here, and if I recall, I think it has decent stuff. And by that I mean level 25 and 28. Is there a white box up there? I think there's a... Nope. I thought I remembered there being something up there. I'm probably getting one memory confused with another. Red box. Oh.
You want me to share, huh?
Yeah. Too ordinary. I don't do ordinary. What am I stuck on? There's was pressing forward but not moving forward. There was no obstacle in my path. There's the shop.
400% more awesome. All
Shouldn't this have a blue label?
The answer to this philosophy is tech plus ammo capacity equals I win.
Oh, if that had any other type of sight, I would buy it in a heartbeat. Of course, it has to have a type 1. Oh, and look. An inverse of what I've got. See what I mean? In terms of elemental power.
Hyperion asks, what good is a gun that doesn't shoot where you point? Get a gun that's as accurate as you are.
Shoot where you aim it, you mean? So many storage thingies. Can't pass up the monies, even if it's just a couple of bucks. I'm not even a Scrooge type of person. It's just... it feels unnatural to just leave it there. Because it's not fulfilling its purpose if it's just left there.
Can I help you?
While I'm here, I'll do at least one other mission before I call it for this session.
I should warn you about Tanis. There is something strange about her. We haven't had a supply transport come in years, and the commerce grid shows no log of her ever using any of my trade stations. But she must be getting resupplied somehow.
I guess we'll find out. Stuck. Get away from my car. If I had been reloading at that moment.
Not bad. That hurt?
What's going on? Why is my stuff not... oh, they're level 28, that's why. was wondering why it wasn't killing faster.
Like that?
Let's see if I still bear the doll logo. I'm Hyperion. Now I have to change my name and my colors again. I seem to recall there being
Another trophy from my wall.
oh.
So big, so angry.
I'm thinking of something else. Hyperion is probably the overall best manufacturer because they make something for every character. They make 7 different weapon types, I think. That's what I was thinking of. I was correct. Level 24 or better. Yeah.
He likes me.
I destroyed to death a red bug with a red gun. Bug in the colloquial sense. Technically, if we're talking about arthropods of Earth, a true bug is specifically an insect of the order Hemiptera. They always have a proboscis. Cicadas, tree hoppers, leaf hoppers, plant hoppers. These are all true bugs. Scrapple. See if I can get these two factions to fight each other. Probably not. No, it's going to take too much effort, and I don't feel like... That was disappointing. That wasn't. That wasn't either. That was gratifying and satisfying. There's that. So I'll have to check them out. Oh, shit. I was right there. Wrong tool for the job. Type 2 barrel. If it had a Type 3 barrel or better, would have been more adequate at that range. Electric Hyperion machine was bad. Still not as awesome as what I've got. While I'm here, I might as well destroy these spider ants to death.
That hurt.
Just because it's fun.
another trophy for my wall.
That went flying. More spider eggs. I can't just pass it by. There's no reason why.
What? You like that?
Bandits, however, I will bypass.
If he took more than one shot, you weren't
Another legendary. Not going to buy that one, though. Scoped rifle, but it has a reflex sight. Just out of curiosity, let's see how it compares to... Yeah, it fires bursts. But I think it only fires 2-round bursts, and that doesn't jive with me. If it's something like an AN-94 in Stalker, soldier, and has the correct 1800 round per minute cycling rate,
from time to time, so make sure. This is where you catch a ride. You can find all kinds of pretty colors too.
then I'll consider it. Or rather, no. I like the AN-94 in Stalker. The only reason I don't use it commonly in Oblivion Lost 2010 is because of its lack of durability.
Combines good damage, high fire rate, and recoil reduction into one lethal weapon.
Now let's see if I can check the Underdome. Then turn in the mission. Wait for the shops to renew. Check the shops one more time. Come back here and call it.
Buy an Atlas, and you too can see what it feels like to hold the power of the gods in your hands. Come scanning through accuracy. Regenerate ammo, or get your meds here. Get yours right here.
If S&S got brought back in Borderlands 3, I imagine rather than being brought back as a manufacturer, they would be vintage guns, no longer in production, and would be made to resemble classic Borderlands 1 weapons.
Doll makes guns for professional mercs.
Yeah.
Very accurate and effective, assuming you're strong enough to hold one. Cheap, reliable, lightweight, and incredibly fast reload speeds. TDR makes an easy-to-use gun. Get your mans here. Remember, you can always count on Marcos for the best guns around. Oh, fine, don't be shy now. Come on, get your run.
Oh, now I've got to do the Hyperion colors.
Atlas spares no expense in making guns that excel in every area.
Special item is rarely a white label. Type 5 barrel, Type 1 scope. That's a mismatch.
Flat off. You don't need to be a better shot. You just need to shoot more bullets. Your grenades should do more than just explode. Customize your grenades with a new mod today.
What's the probability of the same make and model of grenade mod appearing in the same vending machine that many times? What is it, 3 times in a row? Nothing interesting. I need to get more use out of this. Also, Hyperion vest, and previously I was Doll, and I just like the look of the blue sash with the blue shirt and the red vest. But what should his name be now? What's a good gunslinger name? A pistolero. A good name for a pistolier. Nothing is coming to my mind. Oh, I know. Yeah, that works. That works as long as you're a crack shot with any weapon. Till next time, this is Strelok signing off.